Hi there, welcome back to John's Medicare Minute. So this week I'm going to share you a little story, talk to you a little bit about something having to do with Medicare. Um, I had a situation where I was working with a client who we were upgrading her Medicare supplement. We were switching from her old supplement to a new one. Now, if some of you are new to Medicare, you're new to the video series, you haven't talked with me very much, you may be asking, John, why would I be needing to change my Medicare supplement? Well, usually the primary reason you need to change your supplement is because the price has gone up and you want to get a lower price. Okay? So we found a company that would accept her. I enrolled her. We went through the underwriting. Everything's good. Then she calls me up and she said, John, I got a problem. And I said, okay, what's going on? And she said, well, I was talking to my doctor's office about some prescriptions and some other stuff, and I mentioned to the nurse that I was going to go on Aetna. And the nurse said, oh, that's a problem because we don't accept Aetna. And obviously, my client was pretty upset. She was wondering why I was putting her into a supplement that they didn't accept. So I talked to her and I explained to her, here's the rules, here's the fact. You have Medicare, you have original Medicare, and in this case, you have original Medicare, the red, white, and blue card, and you have a secondary insurance with Aetna called a Medicare supplement. And that secondary insurance follows Medicare. Because of that, it doesn't matter what doctor you go see. If that doctor accepts Medicare, they will accept whatever your secondary insurance is. Whatever it is. That's the law. Because the secondary is following Medicare. But I knew I wanted to make sure to prove it to her. And I said, let's call your doctor's office. Because a lot of the times when I've done this and I've called the doctor's office, it's the lady at the front desk or the person at the front desk who might be confused. And usually they're thinking of a different product. They're thinking of a group plan or possibly of a Medicare Advantage plan. So we called the office, we talked to the nurse, and I asked the question. I said, well, do you accept Medicare? Yes. Do you accept Medicare supplements? Well, of course, because we accept Medicare. Would you accept a Medicare supplement from Aetna? And she says, well, we don't accept Aetna. And I said, well, let me clarify with you. And I kind of went round and round with her, and she wasn't getting it. And she basically said, listen, the hospital is the one that determines our contracts. You need to talk to them. I said, okay, no problem. Well, to make a long story short, I called the hospital. I ended up having to call 3 different departments and then wait for somebody from their marketing department to call me back. And when they called me back, I finally had the conversation with her of somebody that understood what was going on. And I said, okay, do you accept Medicare? Of course we do. Do you accept somebody who has a supplement to Medicare? Of course we do. Well, would you accept a supplement from Aetna? And she said, well, is it a PPO or an HMO? I said, it's neither. It's a secondary that follows Medicare. Oh, well, if that's the case, if it's a supplement, then yes, we accept it. And I said, well, then you might need to do a little bit more education about what you accept to the people in your network. And I explained to her why. And I told her that 2 different departments in your hospital got it wrong, and the nurse at the doctor's office got it wrong. So there's clearly a breakdown of information. And all it's going to mean is that the clients are going to get upset because they are being told the wrong thing because of what they have. Moral of the story, it's easy to get confused. It's easy to get confused about this stuff with Medicare. And I don't want you to be confused. So, if you ever have questions or you ever have concerns, give me a call. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to answer your questions and make sure you're comfortable. You may not always like the answers I have to tell you, but I will make sure you understand what they are. All right? Now, keep in mind, please like and share my videos. We're going to wrap this one up pretty quick. Please like and share my videos. I appreciate that. It gets the word out. It helps people understand this information because if you're confused, other people are confused too. The other thing is I was thinking about this. If you have a request for a certain topic that you'd like talked about with Medicare, then please let me know. Drop me an email. Say, hey, could you have a Medicare Minute on this topic? Or could you have a Medicare Minute on this topic? and I'll be doing that. Hopefully, coming up. I just had a great conversation with an attorney the other day, and hopefully, I'm going to have some information, and we're going to do an interview with that attorney. That'll be a little bit longer one, and I've got some other people I'm going to be interviewing also. So, lots of good things coming with it. Please let people know about it. Expand, just so that we can get the information out there. So, John Bergman. I'm here. I'm with the Bergman Insurance Group. You know that. I am here as one of the trusted sources of Medicare information, education, and enrollment in the area, and I'm here to answer all your questions. So look for the phone number, look for the contact information on the screen right after this. Make sure you like and share, and everybody have a great day.